Good afternoon, Bluebirds. I'm Ruby with Atlas delivering your announcements.
Surprisingly, there are no birthdays today. The library will be closed today after school because the teachers have a meeting. Once again, the library will be closed today after school.
I think most of us know that after spring break, we here at the middle school will be on a different schedule due to the fact that Johnson Elementary School is being torn down for the building of a new school, and the Johnson students will be relocated very close to us in the field by the field house. This area is now being called Johnson Valley. Here is a video about the transition with what some students and staff think about the change.
As you may know, Johnson is getting rebuilt, so the elementary students will soon be going to school in trailers. We asked some Bluebirds how they felt about this.
I don't like it because now we have to start later, which some people like that because we get to sleep in. But I don't like that we have to get out later, and they get to get out earlier because that's what I look forward to going to middle school. But now they get that opportunity.
Will it affect you in any way?
No, because I walk to school.
I think, I don't know. It's kind of weird. I don't think it was the best idea, but we'll see how it goes.
It won't really affect me at all, but I don't really like traffic, you know?
Yeah.
You know? Yeah.
I mean, I think it's a good solution to a short-term problem, so it'd be a good place to put all the kids.
How's it going to affect you?
Well, I have a kid at Johnson, so I'm gonna have to get her there in enough time and me get to work. So, that way.
Awesome. Thank you.
It's gonna be awkward, but like I'm gonna enjoy that because I'm still gonna wake up and get to school at 8, but use that 15 minutes to catch up on any work or any homework.
It's going to be kind of an inconvenience at first, but I think once we get kind of through the routine of everything and everyone knowing where to park and where to be, I think it's going to be good, and then it'll help get Johnson built fast so we can get those kids back over to the regular school.
I'm excited for the new renovations at Johnson, and I think it's going to be a very easy transition for us here at Highlands Middle School. We're going to be able to provide them cafeteria food, which, sorry for them, but the kids will be able to walk to us, that at least the teachers that have children will be able to walk to us at an easier rate instead of having to huddle all the way down. So I'm kind of excited. Less work for me.
It's terrible because we have to get out of school later. Nobody likes it, period. It's boring. Will it affect you in any way? Yeah, because I have to spend more time in 6th period. It's boring.
Gives me more time to shower. I'm honestly happy.
Okay, great.
Yeah.
It's not really going to affect me at all, but it's kind of sad that Johnson's changing, but there's nothing we can do about it.
Well, I guess it doesn't really affect me that much considering I bike to school most of the time, so, I don't know. It's going to be a lot more chaotic around here.
I don't really care. It won't really affect anything.
It'll be nice. I like sleep.
It will be weird not going to school as early, but I'm gonna love sleeping in.
Remember, starting on Monday, April 8th, our school day will be from 8:15 to 3 p.m. We will start 15 minutes later than usual and get out 15 minutes later than usual.
All right, now to other school news. The Girls Who Code Club will not meet this week. The next meeting will be Thursday, April 11th at 3 p.m. in the library.
Any current 6th or 7th grade girl interested in playing girls golf next school year should attend an informational meeting in Mr. Lipscomb's room today in room 107. Mr. Lipscomb is the coach and he will give you some more information. The meeting will last from 3 to 3:30. Go to room 107 after school.
Last week was the first round of the NCAA tournament. We started out with 64 teams, now we are down to 16. That's a big drop. Here is a recap of what happened in the first round.
The round of 64 happened on the days of Thursday, March 21st and Friday, March 22nd. Some upsets occurred. 10-seed Minnesota beat 7-seed Louisville with many three-pointers. Murray State and John Morant upset Marquette. John Morant dropped a triple-double for the first time since Draymond Green. Florida got up big against Nevada. The Wolfpack battled back in the last couple of minutes, but it wasn't enough to defeat the 10-seed Gators. Baylor came ready to play against Syracuse, beating them 78-69. The Oregon Ducks put a beating to the Wisconsin Badgers. UC Irvine had a surprising win on Kansas State. Iowa came out on top against the local Cincinnati Bearcats. 12-seed Liberty upset 5-seed Mississippi State by 4. The Buckeyes won in the closing against Iowa State. UCF and Taco Fall outscored VCU by 15 points. Washington beat Utah State by a good 17 points. Oklahoma beat Mississippi in a high-scoring match, 95-72. Yale fought in a tough battle against the Tigers, but it just wasn't enough. Kentucky destroyed ACU by nearly 40 points. Auburn came in the clutch and beat New Mexico State by 1. Florida State Seminoles got by Vermont. Michigan State made it a closer game than it should have been, beating 15-seed Bradley. Maryland escaped Belmont by 2. Kansas also beat Northeastern by nearly 40 points. 1-seed Gonzaga flew past FDU. The defending champs Villanova came out on top by 4 against St. Mary's. Fletcher McGee and Wofford came out on top against Seton Hall. Michigan beat Montana by 19. Old Dominion battled with Purdue, but eventually lost. Tennessee, in a rough game against Colgate, only won by 7. As many know, Virginia lost to a 16-seed UMBC last year, but this year they came on top against Gardner-Webb. 6-seed Buffalo beat 11-seed Arizona State. The highly praised Duke team beat North Dakota by 23. North Carolina beat Iona in a close game. 3-seed Houston destroyed 14-seed Georgia State. The round of 64 is always fun. You never know what's going to happen. Is your bracket busted?
There were some great games last weekend and some upsets. Without that, many brackets were busted.
Congratulations to the Odyssey of the Mind teams who scored extremely well last Saturday. 4 of these teams will be advancing to the World Finals May 22nd through 25th, 2019 at Michigan State University in East Lansing, Michigan. These teams have worked so hard and will have the opportunity to compete against teams from every region of the world. Teams participate all over from the U.S. and from as far away as Germany, India, China, Poland, over 30 countries in all. Please join me in congratulating these students: Chinuthmi Abasingi, Morgan Humphreys, Will Gallagher, Owen Borden, Ryan Gronick, and Bradley Gronick. That's awesome.
That's amazing. Good job, everybody. An exciting event is happening tomorrow for the 8th graders. It is the Hawaiian Bluebird Cup. All right. So 6th and 7th graders, look at what you can look forward to participating in the coming years.
As most of you already know, the Hawaiian Bluebird Cup is right around the corner. If you don't know what that is, it's a series of Hawaiian-themed games. The competitions are between the 8th grade homerooms who go head-to-head to win and be claimed Hawaiian Cup champions. Some of the competitions are Human Hungry Hungry Hippo, beach volleyball, and many, many more. Here are some teachers and their thoughts on this year's competition.
Our team name is Mickey's Marvelous Mangoes.
Our team name is the Disappointments.
Right, we are Cochran's Coladas.
Currently undecided and top secret.
Klein's Kiwis.
The Og Pound. Ooh, I'm gonna have to keep that to myself. That's secret.
We can't reveal that yet. It's a surprise. Furious Fries. I expect nothing but the best, and for us to win and conquer the tug of war this year.
I expect from the team is nothing less than their best.
I think they're really excited. They're getting the posters and making things, and we've already got together our attire and what we're doing. So watch out. We're coming at you.
We're going to win.
Total domination.
Total domination, of course.
Well, considering we won the door decorating contest and dodgeball, I'd go ahead and say we're going to win.
I expect big things. You know, we won this thing last year, so I expect you all to get out there and give it your best and bring home the trophy again.
Well, our class is going to win, so we're not expecting anything less than a win that day.
Our biggest competition is going to be tough to figure out because there's been a lot of talking in the hallways this week about who is going to have the better team and the better side. And I know Miss Cochran's team is trying to beat ours, as is Miss Fry and Mr. Lipscomb. So it's going to be very interesting and a very close contest.
We have no competition. So really the biggest thing we got to do is just stay out of our own way and win because we're better than everybody else. Always have been, always will be.
We definitely want to beat last year's winner, which was Mr. Lipscomb. So we're going to be dethroning him this year.
I would have to say, with the results from earlier this year, it'd have to be Miss Fry's team.
None of them.
I have no competition. Zero competition at all.
No team. No team.
We are the competition.
Our biggest competition, Augustine's probably won. He likes to talk a lot. And I think Lipscomb won last year. I don't see him winning 2 years in a row. So probably those two homerooms.
When we come back from spring break, stay tuned to figure out who is the fiercest competition and who was claimed the Hawaiian Bluebird Cup champs.
Have a great time, 8th graders. For lunch today, we will be having French toast sticks, sausage links, hash brown potatoes. The alternate is taco wedges. For lunch tomorrow, we'll be having hot dogs, baked beans, potato chips, and pancakes. The alternate is cheese pizza. Remember, you can always fix yourself a salad or add fresh fruit to your lunch.
Now for today's quote of the day. Today's quote of the day is, it's not whether you get knocked down, it's whether you get back up.
Inspirational.
Very.
Have a great rest of the day, Bluebirds.